And this program is brought to you by the Liberia Forest Media Watch with sponsorship from the European Union, Simempo in Finland, and the French Development Agency. My name is Matthias Labende. I know you're asking, Matthias is never late. How is he late today? Let me say congratulations to the Ministry of Public Works, because the Ministry of Public Works is at work. Joy? That's how it should be, right? Yes. Public Works is at work.
Yeah. In the work.
The Ministry of Public Works is at work.
So that it protects us.
Many corners of Central Monrovia, like Galley Street, Benson Street, Benson and Galley Streets, right?
Mm-hmm.
You experience traffic congestion. Do you know that I had to violate my friend RG Gregory Coleman's mandate, and I rode a motorbike on the broad street of Monrovia? One day he attacked me on a show. Matthias, you guys should be telling the guys. No, chief. So now in emergency situation, you won't find motorbike. Like today, I had to ride a bike to make it here. It was, imagine, I actually wanted to be 5 minutes earlier, but still my 5 minutes could not help me. The traffic stole my 5 minutes on a keke, and I got on a bike. So I made it here. It's good to be here anyway. Welcome to it. Joy, how are you doing?
I am fine. I hope you guys are listening to some of the violations that we'll go through just to bring you what's going on in the various counties.
Yeah, I just exposed,
you should be proud of us.
I just exposed myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about exposing. It's just about telling them how passionate we are to bring the things that are going on, how passionate we are to fix the wrongdoings in the various counties when it comes to forest matter.
Talking about fixing the wrongdoings in the various counties, well, this program is brought live on OKFM TV, OKTV. Blessing is how it's called, OKTV, right? Yeah, OKTV. OKTV is bringing it live, and subsequently we're going to be mounting our own tripod here of our own device.
Oh.
Yes, subsequently.
That's good news.
We have done a pro forma to the finance office at the Liberia Forest Media Watch. Subsequently, we're going to be bringing it live on our own page. So we don't have to share OKFM's page. We can just share our page, right?
Yeah, I mean, it will be co-partnering, I guess.
Absolutely. OK will have to do her work because
Definitely
we are doing business with them. All right, but we're going to be doing the live on our page as well.
Oh, that's good news. I'm proud of us. So, as usual, we have the alternative youth radio that is in Zorzalova County, the Voice of Bavulu in the Bopulu City, Liberty Radio, Greenville, Sano County, Radio Halingi that is in the Golahon District, Riverside Broadcasting Service in Riverside County, and Top FM, which is the news station that is relaying this program. They started last Thursday. They are in the Zweju, Grand Jide County. So these are the stations. Like I can normally say, if you don't have access to OKFM or OKTV that is on Facebook, maybe due to some internet issues in some part of Liberia that has some internet issues, these are the stations that you can contact to be in touch with this show. So thank you, Matthias.
Yes. That's exactly what Joe has said. And interestingly, guess what?
What?
Joy, you know, today I was asked by someone, Matthias, why do you people report one story over and over? You know what I said to the person?
What did you say?
I told them that our media work is not about chasing the hot news.
Or the clots.
But what we do is ensuring that we get results. That's why we are development journalism oriented organization.
We look for solutions.
And I love it so much that I did my thesis in development journalism.
Now, wow.
Now why?
Right.
No, seriously. Because imagine today we are asking a question. what has been the outcome of the enormous publication
Not
involving
one, not two, not three.
Joy, front page reported now. Lebron Forest might reported. No,
Daily
rural, I said
Observer.
rural reporters, right?
Yeah.
Rural Reporters News Network reported. Daily Observer reported. New Dawn reported. I'm very sure the Daylight reported. So, what is the outcome of the enormous publication from these various institutions? That's what we're about to tell you today.
Yeah. How are the people coping
And
with
when
it?
we say reported on what? Reported on the illegal land lease in Grangeda County. You know that the superintendent of Grangeda County, His Excellency,
Subtly. Go ahead.
don't say subtly now. I say His Excellency.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it subtly.
Go ahead.
His Excellency, Honorable, His Royal Highness, Superintendent Alex C. Grant was about, through the support of the county attorney, Mr. Watkins, they were about to give 30, is it 30 acres or 50 acres?
50.
500
acres.
acres. Sorry, why are we dropping the number like that?
I think maybe we are confused, when you are stressed and you are heartbroken, when you are hurt, sometimes you make mistakes. So I'll consider that.
Are we really hurt? I think we should.
I am hurt.
I'm not hurt.
I'm still burning from the case. But however, you can go ahead,
Yeah,
Matthias.
500 acres of land for 30 years for what? 60 how much thousand?
For 600,000.
Oh, $600,000. Ah, man, Joy. A friend of mine returned from the States a couple of days ago. The guy is still here. Joy, do you know how many lots of land the guy bought?
How many lots?
The guy bought 10 lots of land for, I think, if I'm not mistaken, either 30 or 40,000 US dollars. He bought, not lease. So imagine this guy leased that. If he were to lease that place for 30 years, 50 acres for 30 years.
3 decades.
Joy, in the first even 5 years, people will forget that they may even lease the place. It will look like he
Definitely.
owned it, right?
Definitely.
That's how people start to own properties without even buying it, without even owning it properly.
And he was going to put other government that would have come in power in problem.
Exactly.
He would have done that.
He would
because
have acted like
this
he owned
government
it.
would have passed, and then we will start to shift blames on the other government.
So today, there is a new report.
Tell me about it.
The new report is that Troy, who was married to Matthias Labindi, though it will never happen.
Right. Never belongs to God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only blessing you marry me. Troy has now been transferred to Paul Kane as a new husband. But Paul Kane said no. They get stigma with Matthias. The last time she was married to Matthias, I checked. She has serious emotional issues with Matthias.
She nearly damaged his
She
life.
nearly damaged Matthias' life.
Yeah.
So wait, family, why am I gonna layer one?
Yeah, one damage.
Your one damage?
Right.
That is the situation involving Watkins, the county attorney formerly of Grangeda County. The information is that he has been transferred to River G County, from Grangeda to River G County. And Joy, you know what happened now?
Tell me about it.
What has happened is that this man in question, this county attorney, he has been resisted by the civil society organizations, conglomeration of civil society organizations in River G County. They said, no, who want you? The last time he was in Grand Jide County, he was involved. Because as county attorney, you don't want to say county attorney, what it means? People don't understand these things. In case you don't understand, for you out there, you don't understand what county attorney means. It means the county lawyer. That whole county there, your lawyer. When government get case in that county, that particular man will be in charge.
Imagine.
So he's the lawyer. For the county attorney of Grand Jide County to be right there and see 500 acres of land.
And Matthias, being a lawyer.
I've not even ended. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, you will continue, right? Being a lawyer, that means that you should have the law in your head, right? You should know, if you not memorize the law, but you will know exactly where to find what. And what should be done, and what are those things that are not necessary.
There are three people I will always recognize in terms of brilliance in their professional fields. You see the lawyers, the doctors,
And us.
nah, not really.
For my side, journalists.
Okay, no problem, journalist.
Yeah.
But there's another person there's another group that I wanted to mention. But the lawyers, the doctors, yes, and journalists. Because if you don't know your ethics, you always fall prey
Exactly.
to ethical transgression.
So him being the lawyer of that county of Grand Jide County, and he sat there and was about to allow. In fact, he allowed. It was just by the grace of God, we will call that, that saved us. That such a disaster was going to happen. And he did not say anything. A lawyer should be someone that should plead for people, that should be able to do the right thing.
Joy, when they
Right?
send a matter to G County, they will say, no, I beg you.
That's a stigma.
No, who want to mayor? Civil society, the poor rose up.
It was not even the people say, it was the civil society that rejected him.
Exactly. So
That's a stigma, Matthias.
let's give ourselves some credit that the civil society rose up as a result of the continuous and enormous media reports.
Say abuse.
Well, we reported on the abuse of the law
Right.
that a lawyer, an attorney, presided over. An attorney presided over the law. He was appointed in Grand Jide County, assigned
protect.
in Grand Jide County by the Justice Ministry.
To protect the people there.
Mr. E. Watkins Na was appointed in Grand Jide County by the Justice Ministry to protect and defend the law of the country, represent the state. Unfortunately, he had 500 acres. He had $650,000 US. He had 30 years. He said, but by the time they did
Will be
sign,
out.
I will not be here.
And you want to hear the excuse?
No, I'm
that
just
he gave?
saying.
Do you want to hear the excuse that he
He
gave
said,
in the
is that
report?
what procedural error? Is that
No,
is-
that was the superintendent.
okay? What did he say?
Not Watkins or Honorable, or let's say the lawyer. Nah,
Just say
he
attorney,
stated.
not-
I don't.
yeah.
I the angle.
Attorney.
Attorney.
No,
Okay. He stated that he agreed to also sign the contract because he never wanted for his boss man to get angry.
Who is boss? The Justice Minister?
No, not the justice minister, the
But
superintendent.
No, the Justice Minister
were
is his
working- they
boss.
were co-working.
Unfortunately, he does not even know his boss. No, he does not know his boss. Joy?
So he
Does he know his
said-
boss? The superintendent is not his boss. Why would the attorney of the county refer to the superintendent
That
as
was
his
what
boss?
he said in the report.
No, that's not his boss. I think he's wrong. No, I think he's wrong. The superintendent is not his boss. His boss is the justice minister. The justice minister is the one that assigned him. The Ministry of Justice is the one that even reassigned him to River G County, not the superintendent of Grand Jide County. Why would he refer to Grand Jide County
In
superintendent?
terms of power, who higher?
In terms of power?
Yeah.
No, we're not measuring power.
No, I'm just saying something then.
The superintendent is the how do they call it? I think He's literally is the president of the county.
Exactly.
But this man works.
So he was like, okay, since the superintendent said, let me just work along with him. That was his excuse that he gave in the report. Oh, I just signed it because, I don't want to be on the bad side of the superintendent. So I was just doing it to work along with him and blah, blah, blah. That was what he said. So if you, as an attorney, who say, oh, you don't want to make somebody feel bad, so you will do the wrong thing because you don't want to make somebody to feel bad, then that is not just a bad thing, that's a worse thing.
Joy, as president of the county, does not give you the right to direct the operation of the attorney of the county. All right? The county attorney is appointed by the president. In this case, what we know is that this man was secretly assigned and reassigned by the Ministry of Justice in Rio Grande County, secretly, after his reported dubious operation in Grande County. He was secretly reassigned into this county, Rio Grande County, because probably they wanted to protect his image, that he can go there and make a name for himself. But the civil society rose up against him. But right now, let's go to Rio Grande County. We have Ben Brooks. Ben Brooks is our correspondent, the Liberal Forest Media Watch correspondent in Rio Grande County. I hope that we are being relayed in that county. He is there now, joining us from that county, telling us more about what he has heard from the civil society in that county and what is unfolding. Ben, good afternoon and welcome to the Forest Hour program.
Matthew, thank you so much. Let me say good afternoon to all those who are following all this time in Monserrado County, surrounding area, and other places.
Yeah.
Right now, the atmosphere of Fishtown is a little bit darker. It has been raining since this afternoon. So right now, the weather has changed. There's no sun, and also there's no rain. And this is the condition that we are actually in for now in Fishtown.
Welcome, Ben. It's been raining since last night here in Monrovia and up to this morning. My colleague Joy is wearing a very thick jacket with her hair tied. Unfortunately, Joy is mourning, but it's okay. Let's hear you, Ben. Do you know of a man assigned in your county as county attorney called E. Watkins? Now, is he currently operating in your county? Is he still there?
Yeah. So
yes to what? He's operating. He's currently confirmed in your county and he's operating as county attorney.
Well, I said yes. During the court opening of this November term of court, we saw the Anthony Iwedis Nad at the county at the court opening of the 15th Judicial Circuit Court, and he was introduced as the county attorney for Rio Grande County. So even before his arrival in the county, there was a lot of discussion in some corners of Fishtown that this guy was coming to Rio Grande to assign as a county attorney. And so yes, we saw him do the court opening. And so after 3 days, we saw that the Civil Society Council of Rio Grande came out with a petition addressed to the county superintendent peacefully to ask them that the county attorney be taken back to where he comes from. And within our communication, there are 3 counts that have been mentioned. They alleged that this presence or this county attorney, his first assignment taken in 2012, at that time, he was not a county attorney. He was sent in Bond County as the SGBV prosecutor, the Sexual General-Based Violent Prosecutor. They alleged that in 2012, upward, before making him as county attorney, he allegedly compromised some SGBV cases in that time, or during that time, when he was there as the SGBV prosecutor before becoming county attorney. That's number one. Two, they also said while he was assigned in Granger County, he was also allegedly involved within the sale or the lease agreement, illegal lease agreement of 500 acres of land in Granger County, along with the county superintendent. And therefore, they are afraid and they don't want to see such being repeated or to happen to them in River G County, because River G and Granger are just one county. They also alleged that on the 8th of September 2025, the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Nima Boakai, appointed this county attorney for Granger, while Anthony T. Daniel Due was appointed as county attorney, replacing the then county attorney, Fofi Kamara, to come and take over in River G County. And so seeing this person who was not appointed in the county, they described that as missed placement by the government.
So wait, what are you people saying in River G County? That E. Watkins now was not appointed by the president, but he was surreptitiously or criminally sent in that area by the Ministry of Justice or some higher hands?
If you read the article that have been written by me and were published by the Liberia Forest Media Watch or the Rural Reporter News Network,
yeah,
you will see that an appointment from the E-Marshal had been attached to the middle, saying that the appointment was made on the 8th of September, appointing Anthony E. Watkins to Granger County as county attorney, while Anthony T. Daniel Due was appointed for River G, along with more county attorney for River Six.
Yeah, another attorney is Attorney Martin M. Tumo, county attorney for River Six County.
Very good. The three of them was appointed on the same day of 2025 September.
So how did Watkins now, who was just involved into a controversy in Granger County, surface in River G County?
This is the question now that citizens and also the civil society are also asking. That this person was reassigned in Granger County, what brought him to River G? And guess what? When the situation came about, we respectfully, to balance our news, contacted the county attorney. Anthony E. Watkins now. I called him, he didn't answer, and I sent text and said, there's this situation currently unfolding in River G County. Could you care to speak to this? In the reply of the text, he said, nothing has risen yet at the time, at the 2 days ago. So he cannot speak with the press or speak to the press on such matter. And I said, okay. So we quoted him within our article that we contacted him and he said he don't want to speak to the press. So today, the latest that we got, we understood that he has called the society organization. We don't know for what reason, whether for negotiation or whether for whatever reasons. But again, when we got the information and I decided to contact the society chair, he confirmed to the county attorney calling them to a house.
But Brooks, let me understand something.
Yeah.
What are you hearing from the civil society organizations? Are they afraid that this man could also participate into the alleged dubious sale of land in Rural County, as was done in Grand Jide County? Is that why they are rejecting him, or is it because that he was not appointed by the president in Rural County or so?
They believed, according to them, according to Abu S. M. Diallo, the chair for the society, they believed that someone serving as a chief prosecutor for a county should be freed from corruption. That's one thing they talk about. So with his past record from Bone to Grand Jide counties, they believe with his participation into this allegation could also fuel within River G County. So they are saying, in order for it not to be repeated, they don't want to see him in the county. Then two, why the county or the Ministry of Justice have to secretly bring him to Grand Jide and River G County when he was never appointed for River G?
Okay. Let me hold Ben Brooks a little bit and bring in Abraham Cooper. Abraham is from Grand Jide County. Let's hear from Abraham Cooper. Abraham, I'm joining you and Ben Brooks. Ben, you are currently on a conference call. You are not permitted to speak now until we hear from Abraham Cooper. Abraham from Grand Jide County. Let's get information from Abraham Cooper. Abraham, good afternoon and welcome. Hello? Hello? Abraham? Hello? Okay. You know there's something wrong. I think I made a mistake. Ben, are you still there?
Yes, I'm on the line.
Okay. Let me get Abraham. Yeah, Joy, you're trying to make a statement.
Okay.
I just wanted to make a correction. You were right? So
okay, Joy, just a moment. I now have both of them on a conference call.
Okay.
Abraham, you are now live, but Ben, please hold on until Abraham can make his point. When you spoke, Abraham did not hear you, but I actually intended to bring you two on a conference call. Abraham, good afternoon. Welcome to Forest Hour.
Good afternoon, Matthias, and that's a good afternoon to our many listeners across, Liberia. It's good to be live on the Forest Hour OKFM.
Thank you. Are we being followed in Grand Jide County right now on Top FM?
Definitely, as we speak, we are live on the platform from Grand Jide County, and Grandjidians, are listening to you very keenly as we speak to you right now.
Thank you so kindly, my dear brother, for relaying this broadcast. Your colleague from River G County, Ben Brooks, is also on the line. We just spoke with him a couple of minutes ago. He's still on the line, by the way. But Ben, Abraham, the county attorney, the man that was involved as the chief prosecutor of your county, Grand Jide County, who was involved into this illegal lease of 500 acres of land for 30 years and amounting to, Joe, how many thousand? $600,000. Sorry?
$600,000 United dollars.
Yeah, Joy has good feet. That woman, she
I like money.
She no money no more. Yeah, $600,000. Blessing scratching her hair. $600,000. I want to drive my account when I got confused in the town, but it's okay. But Abraham, this deal was done by this county attorney, and the information is that he has been secretly or surreptitiously reassigned to River G County. What is the news in Grand Jide County right now regarding this lease?
Yes, thank you, Matthias. And like you rightly said, the county attorney have been transferred to River G County, and that transfer was predicated upon the recent 500 acres of land that was leased to Bumusebu, for 30 consecutive years. And like I told you before, this have been the talk of the time, the issues that have been on a critical discussion here in Nigeria County. Most often because people have been, retrospective on issues, cases that have been on the docket of the 7th Judiciary Circuit Court, which have not been looked into. And before this one that have to do with the signing of that particular 13 acre of land, King, somewhere around October of this year, many Grenadians have been calling on the national government before even the signing of that agreement. They have been calling on Grenadians so that they can see reason, most especially the Justice Ministry, to change the assignment of the country attorney because according to them, they have not been, the country attorney have not been doing justice. They have been a period, according to them, to the justice system within the country where and just go ahead and sign an agreement, with people. But the bigger one was the issue of that 30 years then agreement that was signed recently in October of this year. Where, according to him, because later when he was interviewed on one of the local radio stations in Nigeria County, where he told Nigerians he was brave to tell the people of the country that he did not peruse, that particular document. He signed the document before. Later on, he started going to it. And before you get to know the kind of quotations and whatever agreement that was actually going on. So he was
imagine Abraham, imagine a lawyer speaking that way, as disgraceful as this.
That have been the point of the people. Why should a lawyer? So that is a clear indication that this country attorney have been signing other agreement without even perusing those documents.
So Abraham, just a moment.
To deal without even looking at or perusing a document.
Abraham.
Yes.
Okay, so as disgraceful as this sounds, imagine Matthias waking up one day. Yeah, your mic is on. Imagine Matthias waking up one day, just getting on the radio and saying that the president did that without following up on any information, without even getting the facts. That would be a disgrace to my professional life. An attorney,
even after you find out without even making correction.
Without making correction. So imagine an attorney, which is the chief prosecutor of a county, signing a landmark agreement. Do you know that the European Union, the French Development Agency, Simempo in Finland, several other international NGOs are aware of the dubious 500 acres of land? Do you know that E. Watkins Nah is internationally recognized as the chief prosecutor of a county that did not do due diligence and then went on to sign onto an agreement? Do you know all of that? Now, to ask you this question, Abraham, with this kind of dubious agreement signed through the supervision of the chief prosecutor of the county, Mr. E. Watkins Nah, how are Grenadians reacting to the information that he has been taken from their county and then sent to River G? Are they celebrating, or they are praying for River G County that he should not carry out similar act to them?
This has been a concern of the people, most especially the citizens residing in Nigeria right now. That in fact, whether even they are calling on, because as you may be aware, Nigeria and River G, they are close neighbors.
Yeah.
They are, in fact, most of Nigerians have been calling on citizens in River G County to not accept this particular country authority to work within that country. And as we speak to you, if you are actually following the information, the civil society in River G County, they just signed a petition, signing a vote of no confidence in working with the country authority.
Yeah, we have that development at the moment.
The kind of gravity or the kind of level they have reached, with the country attorney. So Nigerians, as we speak to you, they are not celebrating anything. They are, in fact, people are happy. Okay. A few days ago, the civil society in Nigeria, they call for a press conference. appreciating the justice ministry for, taking the county attorney from here to in fact, to transfer it to other areas. So Nigerians are happy and they are calling on the
Imagine,
be rejected.
imagine how disgraceful that thing sounds. Abraham, let me hear quickly from Ben. Ben?
Yes.
Man, you guys from the Southeast, you guys are the one dominating the program today. Well, lastly, we have to go. We have to open the lines. I hope you guys are following us from your various counties. Abraham is relaying this program. I don't know about you, Ben, whether you relaying on in a local radio there in your county. But
Yes, I just instructed the program director to do the reading of the program.
so is it being relayed now? On what station is that?
Yes, on Voice of River G 91.1.
Okay.
Is that the station that Zigo Daddy used to be on?
No, it is a station that I own in Fishtown.
Okay, Voice of River G 90 what?
91.1.
Okay, yeah, quickly, let's climax from you. This man is rejected. He's sending to your county rejected him, and so what is the way forward?
The way forward here is that the county attorney actually petition has been sent to the county superintendent. According to them, they don't want to get in the street to do it in a violent way, so they have decided to do it through the rightful procedure by writing the county authority, asking them that they should be able to investigate the matter and get Anthony Iwegis now out of River G County.
But just a moment, Ben. Let me ask Abraham quickly. Abraham, you are from Grand Jide County. Why is it that the civil society seems biased in their advocacy in terms of justice? Why aren't they asking for the removal of the superintendent of the county, but rather just the county attorney? They are celebrating the removal of the county attorney. The superintendent also presided over the signing of this dubious agreement. Why are people now raising up their voices asking that he be replaced? Because as a president of the county, he presided over such dubious agreement.
The civil society, they are saying they will not, one way or the other, blame the superintendent of the county on the ground, but they will directly blame the county attorney because he is supposed to give legal advice to the superintendent as it relates to the signing of that 30 years book agreement. So if he as the chief prosecutor of the county can go ahead and according to him, they not produced and sign that document, they are not blaming the county superintendent. But they are putting the blame on the county attorney because he's supposed to be giving legal advice to the superintendent, but he did not do so. But they went ahead to sign that agreement. This is why in fact, they are happy with a reassignment from the country.
Okay. Gentlemen, I would like for you to listen to the program through your various local radio stations as we open the lines. You have my numbers. You too, Abraham, you have my number. Ben, you also have my number. Announce your numbers on your various platforms. I'm going to announce my numbers for your various listeners so that they can call me directly and then participate on the program. For those who always follow the program, they can join us on the numbers that we are about to announce. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Who spoke just now? Is it Ben?
That'll be it. President spoke. So I want to make a quick correction,
Right.
Matthias.
Yeah.
I actually mistook the attorney for the district commissioner, who is Kelvin Kakby.
No, the attorney is Mr. E. Watkins.
That is what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
mistook him because it was Kelvin that co-signed the agreement and said, oh, he was afraid of disrespecting his boss. So that I wanted to make the correction. You were right.
Right.
The attorney has no dealing with the superintendent when it comes to working in sense. He's not working for the superintendent, but for the justice ministry. I just wanted to make that clear. Thank you.
That's right. Let's hear from you now. Call us on the numbers 0777 700 905. 0555 905 905 are the numbers you can call us in to participate on the program. This is Forest Hour on OKFM 99.5. But what we don't understand is that the superintendent was also involved into this matter. Why are we not hearing his name in the penalties that people are bearing at the
In
moment.
fact, he accepted. He brought the idea.
Yeah, he brought the idea. He made some people sign without even reading. Let's let's hear from this person. Hello.
How are you, Mataya?
Fine, thank you. Welcome. Where are you joining us from?
Okay, I joined from District 10, Mosera County. This is Abenigo Newton.
Mr. Newton, hold on. Those of you following us in River G and Grand Jide counties, call us on 0770-682598, 0886-119140. Those two numbers can be used to join us from the rural areas. Yeah, because the program is really on River G, on one station in River G and Grand Jide counties. Let's hear you, Mr. Newton.
Okay, thank you for the program and thank you to your co-host.
Welcome.
Okay.
And let me applaud two of your correspondents. I think they most whoever correspondent well. No, Mataya, if an attorney who represents a county on a legal matter and he or she have a criminality record or bad use and that appalling and that is not suit for he or she to represent a county, I think if such information is being flagged out, such information is something that be useful and such individual should not be allowed to implicate issues in the country because he or she can easily be compromised to repeat what is done.
Yeah.
Remember, history is an account of man's early life. Remember that history is also a reflection and reflection of man's people's behavior. So let me applaud the civil society of Rogers for their stand against everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Let's move on to this other line. Hello. Are we having
This
issue?
is voice of
Hello?
African Jeremiah. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Let's hear you.
I am pleasant to even though you might die and your co-host Joy. Let me appreciate you so kindly for your show, right? Let me appreciate you for extending the show. This
Go straight to the point.
evening. So, as a reader to the issue of signing that document, right?
What is your name?
I said I'm African Jeremiah Today Cooper.
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead.
As a reader to the signing of that document, a statement made by the Attorney General of that county, that is just a cover up. There is no way that he will sign a document or reading to. For his
Definitely.
experience, I don't even expect the president to reassign. He will be removed from that area and suspended for time indefinite because that is a very dubious act at the detriment of the people there. So
No, the information we have is that the president did not reassign him, but rather he was dubiously reassigned.
But then I think his license should be suspended.
Oh,
because
let me
that
call
is
him for
against
beating him.
That is against the law. How will you allow yourself to go and carry on criminal act where you are the one to tell you not carry on criminal act?
Okay.
He's a legal practitioner. So he shouldn't be the one to champion criminal
But why are
act.
you people not calling for the suspension of the superintendent who also took part in this act? The county attorney.
The county attorney was the one that influenced the entire agreement because he has a legal part, he's a legal-minded individual. So
Okay.
he understands better.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Let's hear from this other person. Hello.
Hello?
Let's hear you, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm from Grand Jide County. I'm an older Grand Jide man.
You calling me from Grand Jide, Nana?
No, I'm calling from Moravia because I'm attached to this issue.
Okay. Where in Moravia are you calling us from?
I would love for President Joseph Boakai to fire the superintendent.
To fire the superintendent?
Yes, because he brought about this. He win your own district. They meet with people.
Okay.
They have a meeting of the minds and decide to cheat their own people. Why would I do my mandate? I'm contestant number 2.
But how did the superintendent cheat you now? He did not know the man, the lawyer, the county attorney advised the man. He followed the instruction.
No, the man was the one that went to the county attorney for him to steal for the people. The county attorney didn't go to him. He been doing this with the Burkinabe. And the people have been complaining for 5 years. The Burkinabe. That's what he started with. They were giving him money, signing cocoa for him.
Okay.
Now they decide now to do that lies agreement. And Mr. Smith, county attorney, thought that he could please the superintendent, but he should know that superintendent it's not right. I know this man when he was a refugee child in Nigeria. It's not right.
Okay. Thank you so. Thank you so much, sir, for your contribution on the program. Let's hear from this other person. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is William John. I'm calling you from Cinco. And
Okay.
I'm the former youth president for for the administrative district in Grand County.
Mr. George, just a moment.
Yeah.
Lavoisier legal mind Julu saying that I should take my time to call the numbers for the people in the rural areas. Just a moment, hold the line.
No. But yes, I'm not speaking for the county.
No. No. Just a moment. I just want you to hold the line for just a few seconds. Let me call the numbers again. The numbers for those of you following us from Grenchide and River G counties are 0770 68 25 98. 0770 68 25 98. 0886 11 91 40. Let's hear you, sir.
Thank you. Like I said, I'm William John, former youth president for the administrative district.
Okay.
The district land our lease for 30 years by Honorable Eddie Chester, the county superintendent and his co-workers. You know, the county, Anthony living Grand County, let us agree that yes, we want to applaud the government for that decision to take him from our country. But the fact is, Honorable Eric Chata Grant, who is still in the county as county superintendent after being representative for 12 consecutive years through a regime for which Burkinabe are more than the citizen in our country. Because he in fact encouraged the influx of Burkinabe in Grand County. Today, he is there as county superintendent. Look, Honorable Chester as long as he continues to serve as superintendent within our county, the issue of Burkinabe will always be a serious problem because he will always want to go in dubious acts and he is someone who is authoritative. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Honorable God come to you and tell you, say, 2 days. If you not do it, that position that you serve in, make sure you leave for it.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you so much, sir. I think we have a call from the county, from one of the counties. Let's hear from this person. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, let's hear you, sir.
My name is Solomon Jirate. I call from Zuaju.
Okay, let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, so I just want to make something clear here. The county attorney represents the justice ministry.
Yeah.
The superintendent is the head of the county for the executive.
Yeah.
He represents the president.
Yeah.
So he's the highest ranking person in the county. So I think when they were trying to legalize that document, the county attorney, who is a legal man, he was part of it. So it was not a document that was brought to him later signed. So to formulate the legal agreement, I believe the county attorney was part of it. He put all the legal jargons. Yeah, this thing we can do it. So I want to believe he convinced the superintendent because that's a legal document. So the superintendent will not just bring a legal document to him. He will have to peruse it, put the document together, convince the superintendent that it is okay. Why it is true that the superintendent want to do that business.
So what is your point, sir? What is your point?
My point I'm making is that somebody said, why you can hold superintendent?
Okay, so meaning the legal man is much more liable of the crime than the superintendent.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because he should know better legally.
Thank you. He should know better. Let's take this overseas call. Hello.
Hello, OK FM. This is Zaza from the United States.
Let's hear you, sir.
Thank you. I listened to you, and I heard you asking why the superintendent is not being asked to leave. When the document was signed, the first person that was called upon to leave was the superintendent. The campaign started with the university students down to the civil society and almost everybody in the county. They did several petitions. They protested. The president was out of the country at the time. The day few protests when the president came, they presented the petition to the president. The propagandists around the president to the president, those people who are telling you to take the president, take the superintendent from there, they are seditions. They don't want you to succeed in Grand Jide.
It is the men who are bearing your touch in Grand Judah. So if you took the men from there,
What's your point, sir?
you wouldn't have nobody. The point I'm putting through is that the superintendent was asked to leave. The petition was given to the president, but the president refused because the post said those who were petitioning the president were seditious. So the idea that people saying the superintendent was not asked to leave is not true.
So what's your recommendation to the president? What's your recommendation to the president then?
The recommendation to the president is that the president should let the man go.
Okay.
The should go.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. We gotta go. Let's hear from this other person. Hello. Hello.
My name is Alfred Daniel, and I call you from Baswa Hill, Red City, Grand Judah County.
You call me from Grand Judah now?
I'm calling from Grand Judah.
What part of Grand Judah?
Red City.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I don't know why people are making issue out of this. The superintendent is the head of the county. What the unit does or fail to do, the head is responsible. So the superintendent should be fired.
He should be fired?
Once you sign that document, you must go.
Why?
You have no interest for the people of Grand Judah County. This man said 2 consecutive times as representative of Grand Judah County and even leave tangible for people to see. So I see no reason why people are trying to back in. This is not political CDC or Unity Party business.
Okay.
It's about the interest of Grand Judah County. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Let's hear from this other person, or this person left the line. We're going to take 2 more calls and call it a day. I got you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel too. I call from Chikusu Fadre, citizen of Town, Grand Judah County. I just left the county 2 days ago. The superintendent must leave.
He must leave? Why?
He must leave. I'm a citizen of Grand Judah. I did a lot over there. You see the Burkina over there? They had all in it. But my brother, I don't even know where to start from.
Okay.
They let you leave.
Thank you.
You should leave, man.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? You on the radio? Okay, Joe. How would you like to close, Joe?
Matthias, the both of them should be held responsible for whatsoever that was done or that
You
should
should
have
both
been
of
done.
them. The
attorney and the
land
superintendent,
authority took action against his own. Let's squeeze in this one. Hello. I think this one is from the county. This person came on earlier. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Where are you joining us from?
Abraham Dollar calling you from Morovia.
No, the number not from Morovia. No, I will not take you. Sorry.
Yes, because
Yes, how would you like to
I
close?
heard people saying that, the superintendent brought it up and he was advised by the attorney, like, I have something in mind, I share the idea with you and you advise me, I follow the advice. Matthias, if you advise me on the wrong thing, I have the right to say no. I would not agree. If I say, Matthias, I want to steal,
So you want the superintendent to go too?
I'm not going to say that.
You're not going to be
I
definitive?
just want the both of them to be punished according to the law.
Okay.
Properly.
Enjoy. Since you are mentioning your words,
I mean, you
I
want-
personally
What
want
is
the superintendent to go. Let him go. All right? He should leave. Let him leave the county.
I'm not even done my point yet, Matthias.
Are you sure you're not done yet? We don't have time now.
Okay.
We are into
I'll be-
Julius's time. But honestly, Joy.
Julius? Anyways, go ahead.
No, we are respecters of time, unlike
Okay.
Julius. But honestly, the superintendent should leave.
Because
Yeah?
he
No, I'm not making a statement on behalf of the Liberal Forest Media Watch.
maybe-
I am making it a Matthias Labindi. He should leave. The last time I checked, in 2021, I think there about 2020 or 2021, when the Uruguayan president, when the Paraguayan vice president was accused of being involved into corruption, you know what he did?
What did
He
he do?
resigned from his position as vice president, and he resigned from politics altogether.
the superintendent already has the mindset.
It's about morality. No, it's about morality, Joy.
That's what I'm saying. He already had the mindset. First of all, he came on air defending the Burkina beats.
So he lacks
for you to
morality. Is that
sit
what you're
down-
saying?
Matthias, don't push me against the wall. I'm done.
You're done. I mean, once we discuss morality, I think the president should leave. Until then, join us next Thursday for another fascinating edition of the program, Forest Hour on OKFM 99.5, brought to you by the Liberia Forest Media Watch, with sponsorship from the European Union, Semempo in Finland, and French Development Agency. I'm Matthias Labindi. I'm always here with my colleague Joy Madiemo.
Our beautiful beaches and waterways, Let's keep our forests